think this is one of these games where if you fall behind, it is going to be so punishing.
Yeah, it does feel like Fearx kind of pulled out their sheet of, okay, what's the tier list and what do we want to play? And let's just block the other side of the screen. It sometimes works out, but...
Okay, just waiting for his flash to be like back up, trying to keep up in farm with the brand. Like we said before, the scaling on the side of Bro is pretty insane.
Yeah, it definitely is. They have grouped up here. They do want to take a fight. That lance is going to land onto a couple, but they're trying to get on top of Gideon. He's not level 6. There's no hope for him. He doesn't have his flash, and down he goes, just like that.
Could have followed up with the dash in. They decided not to go for it, but they stayed around. It's like, pick what you're going to do. Fearx had no such reservations. You see the ult come in from closer, and the dragon is the reward.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty huge. Top of the gold graph by a pretty significant margin. At this point in the game, at least. As Willer gonna land that stun, could throw out the ult, and look at effort, he's just burning down. Here comes Yone as closer is over the wall, and that's just a free Lulu.
On the matchup, once you have like the Rift Maker in the longer trades with Conqueror stacked, you will just out-heal. Clears damage, but you gotta be careful when that ult pops, and Willer's
the angle,
for something.
The angle, yeah, he's trying to bring him back right into the hands of Brand. He has the mist up, but it just doesn't matter. The Pyroclasm able to...
But regardless, we see Fearx managing to win out in that engagement, and it will secure them that second dragon.
Now that's 2 dragons. We'll have to wait and see what the soul is. Grouped up here for the Rift Heralds, but they don't really have a lot of position on this one. There is a teleport available for Clear. Here he comes as now teleport's coming in, and it's going to go the way of Brand again as Willer just steps in there and takes the objective away as that Pyroclasm just bouncing on the rest of the members, and Gideon is just left to the birds here, just taking the slay. Oh, he's under a little bit of pressure here, trying to zone for Willer, who's just soloing the dragon, has his team nearby. Objective bounties are up. They can try to steal this one. Here comes Morgan, and he runs straight into 2 people. The rest of the team just zoning them away. Gideon is providing a front line, but Closer zones away the rest of the team, and now the Crescent Guard is down, as this dragon is pretty low as well. Fearx is trying to decide what they want to do. They do want to go for the fight, it seems. They pick up the dragon, as the ult comes in, and Closer goes on to Envy, as he will dash away. One more hit will do it, and that should be the end of him. Down goes the Zeri, and now it's 5-0 and 3 dragons. I'm sure
that would have won this
game.
I'm sure.
Effort's a little bit out in no man's land once again, and he is going to burn the wild growth. He is trying to dodge everything, but he gets hit by the sun, and now he's just dead. He got the ult out of Willer, though.
The ult pop when you have 3 abilities on it does so much damage, so this is getting melted. Bro, no, they have to contest, but there's a Cassante in the way who can just pull Gideon away if he wants.
Honestly, I don't even know if I would contest at this point. There's 0 chance of winning this fight, and now you're just being bamboozled in the backline here as Gideon is just desperately trying to survive. Kara's just going to defensively ult, and it's a disaster for Bro. Fearx are going to dominate them once again. They take down the Baron, and now they're barreling down the mid lane.
And I feel like I talked
team fight.
One attempt, you know, and we do finally have the Ardent Sensor coming in for effort. This item got buffed a bit coming in, so I feel like Ardent Rush as a strategy in solo queue has been more popular.
Bullying them at this point. They're going to take down mid inhibitor, and it's all over but the engage you would expect. Gideon in the front line. Look at the damage in the back line while it's happening. You don't even get to stand there and contest this. You just have to go back to the fountain.
It is a pretty brutal situation, and you still have the ult from Yone and the ult from Rakan. They're looking.
Yeah, there it is. A 3-man ult comes in from Closer as Karis tries to put them into the fountain, and that they do, but that's all they're going to get. Just the one. As now, Fearx considering, hey, maybe we should end this game. Not 100% sure. Everybody's so fed at this point. Even Hannah can just step up to the team. They'll take down the turrets. Some low health bars here from the soldiers of Azir, but I don't think Fearx want to waste any more time in this game. They want to move on to the next one. As Karis is being bullied now. Oh no, he gets pulled in! Why did you have to do it to him?
Carry who can be by themselves and a super roaming support. Let's pick like a mid laner who cannon as the Varus, you get that attack speed, you know?
Yeah. Here comes Willer. He's only level 4 Wukong.
They only have heal as combat summons.
And they're only level 2. They're not even level 3 here. This is going to be a lot of damage coming in. Heal used early for Execute. Envy just trying to get away, but his first blood going to Henna. He flashes. We got a 2v2 in top, but that's not really amounted to too much.
An early dragon, and this was something they did in the previous game as well, was stacking up those early dragons. It won't be a Hextech Soul again, but it feels like that has been the leading strategies in game so far. Void Bub just doesn't really hold up to... I mean, it's not so much just the power you get from the dragons, but the threat of converting to a soul later.
Yeah, absolutely. It does feel like the Void Roberts at this time are kind of just a consolation prize, whereas the dragons are really...
Higher game is kind of nuts, and Beyond will get all 6 Void Bubs. We'll see if that benefits them more this game than last game.
Yeah.
But it does mean they're giving up control over the dragon area once again, and I think Fearax probably just going to pick up...
Top laners don't have teleport, so will just be a 4-on-4 if Bro decide to go for this, but Envy doesn't have any items at this point in time. Yoma's finished, and there's the combo onto Karis. He is going to flash away the kick kind of half-heartedly, saying, no, we do not want to fight. And Fearax will not get any kills, but they do get some summoners, and the dragon most importantly.
Yeah, super clutch stun from Effort to stop the combo coming in. And
but yeah, they might lose this turret.
And here's the value from the Void Grubs, you know? When you get to hit a tower for one.
So getting a bit low on mana. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Morgan is going to be spotted here by Clear. The two of them just going to go head-to-head. Clear does go over the wall. So this flank could potentially come in a nice True Shot Barrage to come out from Envy. As Execute just waiting for it. The flash on in with the ult. He's trying to take out Karis, and they do just like that. Execute a very aggressive play, and it does work out. No! Closer gets back in. They take out the enemy jungler, and Envy is left to the Sharks. That's going to be this dragon going the way of...
But it's just like, that's how your combo goes as well. You know, you queue in, you get the auto, you get the root, and now everyone in your team is doing 12% extra damage, and you get that Sheen proc.
Oh, Clear, you're just bullying him, and now, can he hit the shot? Yes, he can! And the cinders come out of him. And look at Oner, he's just diving the turret, he doesn't care! Envy doesn't exist anymore. See, Ezreal just not able to do anything. The Seal Fade here is just desperation.
Like a piñata, he's just exploded. Man, this has been, I think Henna and...
This entire series, I know he's itching to make something happen.
It's got to be the Varus. It's got to be the Varus.
This is the one. This is the one. He's going to get the kick, and no stun comes in, but the Seal Fade. Maybe he can land a stun. Yeah, Henna is not going to be able to do anything, and the damage finally comes out from the Orianna. But the follow-up isn't there. Effort's getting pretty low. He's going to be taken out, as cinders are flying everywhere. And I think that might just do it. Oh, a nice divide here from Closer is just going to put an end to any kind of fight here from the side of OK Brion. As Morgan is on the run, Envy is on the run. Can you run away from the Udyr? Generally not, but Envy is pretty far. Just going to give up on it, but yeah, just another fight. That one was pretty much the best chance that Bro were going to have, though. It's still going to be Infernal Soul.
They're just baiting Bro in to try and get the fight.
What about Baron's new abilities, though?
I think he's good.
What about the other guys? Are they good too? Yeah, I think they're good. Hook here on a Morgan. That's not the target you want. Execute, though, is just going to go for whatever he can go for. Envy has to hop away as Execute will go down, but I think this is still going to be a Fearax victory in the fight as Willer picks up 2 kills. A lot of damage from that True Shot Barrage, and this Baron still has full health, but Henna is just hitting like a truck right now.
Yeah, not connecting as many piercing arrows as I'd maybe hope, but with Jungler dead, you just have the Udyr body block the stick shots and you're good.
Yeah, and he's just going to turn onto Envy here as
Run,
well.
Envy!
Oh no, run away! You're not going to get away though, as Udyr will take down 2, and he'll get a little bonus kill onto Karis. Everybody is just popping like balloons. That's an ace, and I think that should be the game here for
Just no counterplay that Brion has to this Udyr. He just charges at them, and again, you know, picking up the little the embers, but the Baron in hand, they can start to really damage Bro's base. And at this point, the game is pretty much done. FA is going to respawn. We'll see if they try and end now, if they go for the reset, but it is Fearax, so I don't think they fear any retaliation from Bro.
Fearax. They don't fear anything. And they're going to go in here. Take a look at that damage from Henna when he actually hits his piercing arrow as Gideon. Oh no. Admire the effort, but not going to get anything done here. This is going to be FearX picking up the 2-0, but they're not done yet. They want to get some more kills as in goes Willer, and Closer gets pretty low. He's hitting that Nexus, but he does pop as well. That's the 2-0 to FearX here on this wonderful Saturday Showdown.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it wasn't as brutal as game one, but it wasn't much better.
There we go. Yeah. Well, still going to be able to put on that pressure. Take a note of Sylvie's pathing. Well, take a note of this. Level 2 Udyr, and he's being bullied already. Dundun doesn't have flash. He's just dead. You can't get away from the other ghosting guy who was Darius. And now on the bottom side, even with this aggressive pathing from Sylvie, it's not going to amount to too much unless he can get in here now. FaZe might be forced to flash in this scenario, and yes, he will. The flash forward from the Trundle, and it will amount to quite a lot as a kill does go over to Jiwoo.
Yeah, and the Wave's actually in such a bad spot here because it was pushed so heavily.
And challenges because their top lane doesn't exist right now. So, free 3 Void Bubs to Gen G.
Yep. They are useful, don't get me wrong, especially if your team gets ahead, they have a lot of value, but we definitely haven't seen them be the most important objective. But now FaZe, no flash.
Trundle again, and yeah, that pillar's going to do a lot of work. I don't know if he gets out of this one. And down he does go. So you're just going to burst him down. That's a 2-0 Lucian right here for Jiwoo and the side of Nongshim. You don't have any prio, actually negative prio in the top side, so it's just free as a bubble's going to hit on the Lahens. He is a Melio, and a ton of damage comes in onto him. Pace steps forward and will help him out there. The ult is going to sail entirely wide. Pace doesn't often miss those, but he's going to catch air that time around.
Nice sidestep from Pete and Jiwoo. Oh, looking again.
Yeah, I mean, he's just incredibly strong, isn't he? Jiwoo just able to push them back. And guess who's here again? It's Trundle, and Sylvie is alone for now. But he's just going to zone Paze under the turret, and I think I've seen this movie before. Chovy is trying to move on down. Can he get here in time? I don't think so. Jiwoo's going to take turret aggro. That was incredibly close, but they still get the job done. Yeah,
unfortunately, because Paze started to use his abilities to clear out the wave, and I think it's just such a good approach. You know that if Paze with this Melio... Oh, no.
Well, they decided to choose violence in the top side. That's going to be another kill here to Keen. He picks up his second as that Trinity Force is probably done on his back. And that's 3 plates as well. I mean, this is getting really out of hand. If you have an answer, this is what you can gain from it. 2,400 gold into the pockets of Keen. He finishes that item. Here is Calmy, going to hand it over to Sylvie, who is trying to take down Chovy, and down he will go. Doesn't even flash. Chovey's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think he knew if he flashes, the pillar's going to come out, and you're dead.
Actually get something going, then it's going to be really good. And I don't mind playing this aggressive as, okay, that's Sylvie in a lot of trouble. He has to flash away as well. The Nami ultimate confusing. Jiwoo, you don't get to step up there, nearly loses his life. And yeah, you can play so hard at the side lane when you have 6 Void Bubs and your top lane is just Giga fed.
Yeah, I feel like Nongshim's approach was, look, if we can't see it, then it doesn't exist. So they just decided not to look at the Darius Udyr lane. The problem is they just try to make a play mid, and it backfired, and now they're losing 2 towers mid. This is like the Void Bub Nirvana, the ideal scenario where we're seeing 6 of them pay off so massively. 4 towers already at just under 60.
It's not great, but it's not the end of the world, and they do have the Mountain Drake. Keep in mind, though, that the gap in the top lane is still massive, as a nice little sweep onto Pace. He's taken a ton, but Lahens keeps him safe, and Canyon trying to frontline. Did he go too far? A massive bubble onto 2 of them. Calmy stepping forward. Meanwhile, here's Keen, and he is just wreaking havoc in that back line. There is no escape, as it would have been 3. Keen goes over the wall and just decimates them.
Yeah, I mean, that looked fine up until the moment where Keen appeared and just decided to annihilate every member of Nongshim. That's the correct answer.
Still has the bubs.
Yep. Oh, TP flank coming in.
Just from Calmy, too. This could be pretty dangerous. He does not have anything, though. The steal comes in, and now Chovy's getting pretty low. Here comes Tintin. Does he do anything is the question. Pace in a lot of trouble, has to flash away.
Oh no, Keen!
Oh God, he ghosts in! Run away! Keen is gonna kill everyone! And look at this, everybody's literally just sprinting away from him, but there's a wall in the way! Oh no! How do you get away from this? Chovy, the wall eventually will go down, but he knocks him back, and a bubble is going to be huge, but now even Pays is having some fun. Gonna pick up 2 kills of his own, and Zeus will have to flash the apprehend. And that was like a horror movie, man.
Feels like The Shining, honestly. Coming through the door with the axe.
I was scared.
Yeah, it's
% chance that it's Darius.
You know, you say that, but I could see him putting it on Pays because he's like the DPS threat.
Oh. Well, some people stayed. Lehens lives, and he's just gonna live. There's the freeze there on the Lucian, and no cleanse available. Sylvie just gonna flash away. This entire game is looking like a horror movie at this point. Everybody's just running away from Gen G, and it's not working. Well, at least Dindin has anathemas to save it all.
He does so little damage to the tower as well. Stomped it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Gen G, they got it was like the perfect outcome.
Yeah.
From this matchup.
Yeah.
Like the perfect time to gank. You get ganked again. You get ganked again.
Uh-oh.
And now, okay, yeah, like Dindin doesn't survive against anyone. Oh, here we go again! Everybody just blows up behind the turret! And down they go. Dindin might live. Yeah, he's got a shield. He's here. Cool story. And that's going to be the end of that. Gen G will just push in and end the game. Just like that.
Yep. That was pretty sick. The 4-man grab.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. Well, that's going to do it. Down goes the Nexus, 16-4.
I think it's a lot better in terms of the top matchup. I think bot lane, you know, Lucian Milo is pretty strong, but it really depends how it plays out. My main question mark is kind of Corki and the Tristana into the Sejuani. Sorry,
and he's not even here yet. I mean, he's going to get here now.
Alios, who has no ability.
Yeah, jumped on once again as Chovy flashes forward, and that might explode. I don't think it's going to kill him, but it is very close.
I've been in the flash early. Honestly, I feel like if you're playing Tristana into a mage, this is how you have to play the matchup. I'm loving this aggression from Corki, playing against a player who he called his idol.
Ooh, he's still going to get knocked up by that, and Lehens is here. Sylvie's in a lot of trouble. He does land the smite at least, and now Peter and Tier are making their way over, and the mid lane is gone. Chovy's not here, but Calmy and the boys are just going to kind of let them go for now. Oh, I spoke too soon. The flash comes in, and they jump in, but first blood goes to Canyon, and now Pays is on the run, but Calmy is getting so much value early on. It's a double kill for Tristana.
So well played. You can see the patience. Calmy didn't want to how you interact with the Bloodsong Shinoto. But it seems like regardless of the champion, he's happy just to make use of this mechanic. Oh no.
Here's Canyon. Ghost here for Dindin. Can he get away from this one? He's going to dodge one stun. Dodges the second, but the damage is coming in from the Olaf anyway. And he goes down. The Swifties only. Not enough to keep him alive.
He played it so well. He deserved to live. That's, man. The dodging, the diving, the ducking. And it did look cool though.
It did. He dodged everything. Now, Keen is here for some reason. He does have Flash, but I don't think he's going to elect to use it, as he is still alive for a little bit. Not a lot of damage between those two, but still a kill.
Absolutely.
Over here once again. Kenny looking for the angle himself. He is going to find Sylvie in the front line, and they just try to burst him. He flashes away, and they might be able to say thanks for the leash. Here comes Calmy, and the smite is going to be good to the side of Canyon as they run away. Grab them placed down as they stick around now. Here comes the Lucian pushing forward onto G with stun as well, but Canyon does not find any follow.
A lot of back and forth. No one goes down, but Gen G obviously appreciating the
Chovy double knockup. Uh-oh, they stuck around for too long, and Chovy is able to punish them. Double kill comes in for the Taliyah.
And what were they staying around for? Like, the play was over, the dragon was gone, and yet they hung around for far too long, and now G might be in some trouble here.
It's about to get flanked by Melio. As stun comes in, Jiu is going to barrier. He survives for a little bit. Here comes Calmy, though, looking for the resets. Will take down Pays. He's looking for more. Lehens might just be the sacrifice. He is knocked out of midair. And Calmy here with the flash. Looks like he might have won a Canyon, but or he is getting close. They don't have a lot of damage, but here is Calmy. One auto would do it. There it is. Takes him down. Here's Lehens, and the gank brush on the red buff is enough. And no way. Okay, he's just gonna jump in.
No mana.
Out of mana. Oh, he's so slow. Wait, Okay, he's just gonna
No, that was smart.
Yeah.
He gave a shutdown to the Milio.
Very smart, actually. Sticks around, and 5 kills for now, and clear these waves.
And this is a really key moment of the game for Nongshim, because I feel like this is the point where Gen.G really took over the last one, taking all those turrets, and then looking to do the same again.
Yeah, they're gonna bully Dindin here. He is alone, this time 1v4, not nearly as easily survivable this time around, and Lehen's just gonna take the brunt of the damage and walk away.
You know, he goes down, which obviously isn't great, but he manages to buy time to stall the wave. Oh no.
Another stun. Sylvie at this point just has the frozen heart. He's not that tanky, and oodles and boodles of damage come out, take down the map.
Sylvie died. Now looking rough and about to get a bit worse.
Yeah, Ju just electing to fight here. Doesn't even run south, and that is an easy kill, just gifted into the hands of Pays, and a turret goes down bottom side. What is happening as Gen.G are just taking everything?
It's pretty similar to the last game where Nongshim just, their setups in the mid game. See Gen.G posturing quite aggressively, but it's actually Nongshim who are closer.
Hey, they're going to try to go in on this one, as it is going to be Canyon. He is incredibly tanky at this point. Nobody is really here to help him out. Even the Milio keeps him alive for so long, though, as Canyon is just going to live through all of that somehow, some way. And now Keen gets to have his moment once again, and the entire party joins in on the fun. Keen gets in, Chovy gets in. You see Pays picks up a double, and now Jiwoo is all alone. He goes down as well. Pays will pick up 3. That's going to be the Baron, and a massive team fight into the hands of Gen.G.
You know what I was saying? Doing the March of the Kevins.
The March of the Roberts today. Haven't gotten much use out of the Roberts here in this one. But yeah, as a team pushing forward, all 5, and Sylvie's just not tanky enough. Yeah, I mean, stopped the attack speed of Pays for just a moment in time. And that's about all we got to see. And these turrets, no minions around, no care.
So hard for Nongshim for this position. Gen.G, you know, the safe thing would be to back off, spend your gold, but they just know they don't.
Oh god. Yeah, that Blood Song is doing some massive damage. He is just incredibly strong at this point in time. And every hit just chunked Call Me down, and that's gonna do it. The wall comes down here, and Peter is just locked between a wall and a wall. Down goes the Nexus. That is a 2-0.